morning. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I haven't done a video in a while. It's been a crazy 3 weeks. I went away. Like I had in my last video. I went away, went down to the beach down south, had a great time. But what happened on my way back or somewhere down there, I strained my neck muscle. So it got increasingly painful. So got back from the beach, back up home. So how my trips were, went to the beach for 5 days, was gonna be home for 3 days. And then we were going up to Pennsylvania to a jazz fest. So I had like a 3-day in between. I was gonna go to work for the 3 days and then leave that Friday to go up to the jazz fest for the weekend. Getting back, my neck got worse and worse, meaning very painful. I couldn't turn my head, either way, up and down. Everything hurt. It hurt to get up. It hurt to sit down. It was a mess. So when I got home, I was actually going to my parents' house. So I stayed there for the 3 days. I couldn't go to work because I couldn't drive. I could not lay down. I slept in the recliner for 3 days because it just hurt. The pressure hurt to even lay down in the beginning. No, it was 2 days I slept in the recliner. The third day, I was able to get into bed when it was time to go to sleep, but I had to sit up. I couldn't lay down, and we had this like portable bed rail that my mom had bought for my brother. People that came home from the hospital that just slid under the mattress. I had to use that to get up, even from a sitting position. Man, it was bad. But I was determined to go to the Jazz Fest because I had been waiting to go to this Jazz Fest for months. We bought tickets back in January. So I was like, I'm going. I just rested those 3 days. I teleworked 2 of the days. I did go to the doctor, and the doctor gave me a muscle relaxer. I don't know if it really worked, but it didn't seem like. So it was a muscle relaxer, and then it was pain medicine for those 3 days. By the time Friday came to go to the Jazz Fest, it was still bad. I still couldn't barely turn my head, but I said, well, I'm going to just rest all the time, go to the jazz shows, because had set up together like 4 or 5 jazz shows while at this Jazz Fest. It's one of the things that's been on my bucket list, to like stay at a jazz fest that was like indoors and you could go to all the different shows. We go to a lot of jazz fests, festivals. But this, it was a little different because you stay at the hotel and they have all these different shows. But it was great. Pain was there, but I just relaxed as much as I could. And that adrenaline, got me through the shows. I just couldn't turn my head. Luckily, we had decent seats that I didn't have to, turn. So that was, 2 weeks ago. This is the third Saturday. This morning was the first time that I could, do this and there's no pain. So 3 weeks it's been getting back from the muscle because it was on this side first, and this side started getting better about 3-4 days ago, but then it came on this side. So I guess maybe it was a compensation. So since that was better, then I could feel this side. But today is much better. So I say all that to say I've been off my routine. I haven't been overeating, but I haven't totally been eating the right things. And if my mother's watching this, it's not when I was at her house. She was great. You know how mamas are. They're great. She took care of me when I was there. So even coming off, when I did finally get back to my house, I did do some meals for a few days, but I haven't been drinking enough water. And of course, remember how I said how sleep is important? Even though I have been sleeping, it hasn't been good sleep. So that has affected me as well. So the water and sleep. Well, last night, I got really good sleep. I still have not laid down. So it's been 3 weeks since I've actually laid down when I slept. So not even yesterday. So today is probably going to be tonight will probably be the first night that I can actually lay. and sleep. But I did sleep well yesterday, which was good, and I slept extra this morning. So I'm feeling better today. So I don't have any wood, so I'm knock on wood or knock on this table here, that everything still stays the same. But yesterday, I said that getting back on track, I wasn't really off track. I did a little extra, but I wasn't really off track. I think that now I don't see things as getting off track. Maybe a little turn, but I'm never totally, off. Yeah, because I need to be good to myself. And if I berate myself, and if this is for any of us, if we berate ourselves enough when we made things happen, life happens, it's harder to get back because you think you can't do it. So I'm really, really just saying that when I say get back on track, meaning I'm going to get my meal prep together, and go from there. So what I did this morning, I went to Costco. I got some things. So next week, it's going to be kind of a strict week for me. And I say strict. If 5 was strict, it's going to be probably a 4. So I got everything that I needed at Costco to keep myself together. I was going to go, because remember I told you I'm kind of like a lazy cook. I don't like to do a whole lot of cooking. So I got some things. I was going to go, and get some, like at Costco, they have the prepared meals, like the prepared beef. You can get certain kind of beef and things like that you pretty much just put in a microwave. It has the juice and all of those things. And then I was just going to get some vegetables so I can just cook those, put in a microwave with a saucepan or whatever, put them in my little containers, and then have them for the week is what my plan was. But when I got there, I was like, it's probably better. They had some stewed beef. So I was like, it's probably better if I just get the meat and do it myself. So I got a big thing of stewed beef that I can just put in a crock pot. Because I have like a beef and broccoli pack, and the powder pack. I have, Lipton's onion soup. If you don't use that, Lipton's onion soup is always the best. And I do have some like teriyaki sauce things. So I'm gonna make like something with gravy with the beef. I'm gonna make the beef and broccoli with the beef seasoning, and I'm gonna do some teriyaki beef. I'm putting these things in a crock pot, and just letting them cook because they need to be very tender. And then I have broccoli already. So some days I'll have the broccoli with that. I got these organic sheets vegetables, which are very good. So I got those. So a couple of days I can put those in the containers. So, what else did I get? I got, oh, there it is. I got this vegetable and barley soup. I got that. I'll probably still put some of that little chicken in that soup, so it'll be like extra protein in it. Because this has only 2 grams of protein, so gotta prioritize protein. So I'll put some of the chicken in this soup. What I'll probably do with this soup, that's a lot of soup. I won't eat that much soup in a week. So I will put it in my super cubes with the chicken, and I'll freeze some of it. So I'll probably have it for next week as well. I did buy this ham. I'm not eating this. I bought this ham for Easter because I'm having the family over. And we're not getting a big ham. I'm going to cut this ham up and put it on the serving platter, and that's it. But I'm not eating that this week, but I did get it. I got these chicken breakfast links. So I got these because I do my protein coffee in the morning, even when I'm at work. But then I do want to get probably in between the protein coffee and lunch, I do a little snack. And I got these sausage patties because 3 links is 12 grams of protein. It's of course very low carbs, no added sugar. It's a lot of sodium in here, but it'll be good. I can do 3 of these and get some extra protein, and it'll keep me away from being eating some sweets or something like that. I got, because you got to get your omega-3s, I got this salmon smoked salmon pack. I just put these in the air fryer and probably do some vegetables with it. I'm gonna try my best to stay away from carbs this week. I have that pesto bowl that I think I've shown before. It has like brown rice and chickpeas and things like that in it. Hold on, I'll get it. Hold on, I'll show you. This here, this is it, Season Change. I got this from Costco too. You get 4 for $12, but it's an organic protein bowl, garden pesto. It has quinoa, brown rice, chickpeas, mixed vegetables, and basil pesto. So it is 13 grams of protein for a whole bowl. I won't eat the whole thing, but what I usually do, I'll probably cut it up in half, and these are shelf stable, and put it in maybe with the beef, with the beef, obviously, and put a little bit of that in it, so it's like I have some kind of, it's a ton of carbs in here. It's 64 grams of carbs for the whole thing, and then, but the fiber is 12 grams of fiber if you had the whole thing, but I won't have the whole thing. Probably what I'll basically do, I might do this in 3s and not even a half to cut down on it, but it's some good carbs, right? So I'll put that in there. What else I get? I got some ground turmeric, because I'm gonna put this in stuff because it's good for you. I'm gonna just put it in stuff. I can't tell you what I'm putting it in, but I'm gonna start using it. I'm putting it in something. And I also got this Catalina Crunch. I was checking out and saw this. Because I like having, crunchy things sometimes, but let's have the right crunchy things, because I'll go get me some Ruffles chips in a heartbeat. This is a protein snack mix. And usually protein, like, snack mixes don't taste that good, but this is just like pretzels and nuts and things like that. Good source of fiber. So it's 7 grams of fat, 1/3 a cup. It's 13 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, 10 grams of protein for 1/3 of a cup. So what I'll do is I will portion these out. I will actually measure 1/3 of a cup and portion them out into the little snack bags, so I can just grab these and go. I have some Ruffles chips here that I have had since I got back. I'm throwing them away. They're almost done. I shouldn't have been eating them anyway, but they're almost done. Because, I haven't, through this whole journey, I haven't really cut out anything. Because when I cut out stuff, I want it even more, and I cut it out, and then the one time that I get it, I can't stop, and it takes me, back to wherever, not paying attention. So I still eat some chips sometimes. I still have sweets, and all of that. And I just try to do moderation, because this is a life journey. This is not one of them things I'm trying to be done in 6 months, because definitely haven't, because it's been over a year. But I try not to take everything out. Just try to keep myself together in moderation. The medicine helps that. It's not like I need it. But when I want it, if I've been decent through the time, then I'll go ahead and get it. It's really not a big deal for me. I got some protein. They had Premier Protein still on sale for $23 for 18. So I got those. I haven't brought it out the car yet. But I did get another box of those, because I always drink, the protein shakes and everything. And I also got, I'm so excited. This not food related, but I got these cute little mushrooms. They're solar, and you put them in the ground. They were $29 for 3. Aren't these the cutest thing? I was going to get 2 boxes, but I'm going to start with these 3, see how they look. And I might go back and get them while they're on sale. They were so cute, so I definitely had to get those. So that's the update. I'm gonna put this beef today in crock pot. It's two sessions. I think I have 2 crock pots. So I'm gonna put one in one kind in one crock pot and one kind in another crock pot, if I can get it working. I haven't really opened it. It's one of those ninja things. I should have opened. I got it for Christmas. So I'm going to open that and maybe see if I can do 2 at the same time. Put them in my disposable thing. I ordered, Amazon. I love Amazon. I ordered some of the reusable containers because I needed to up the ones that are just the square. They said it was delivered. I go out the door. I don't see it. You know how they give you the picture, was nice. They delivered that thing somewhere else. I don't know where. It's not any of my neighbors' doors. So I go through the whole customer service thing and, you know, say it wasn't delivered to the right spot, you know, and they're like, check with your neighbor. I was like, I know it's not my neighbor's doors. And then they wait 3 days. They're like, you know, check 3 days. They'll either refund you or whatever. I'm like, I need this stuff today because I'm cooking today. And I guess I could call them so they could do it, so they could either send it out, but I need it today. So I just had and reordered it, reordered them to come today, and then I will call them and get my refund back because I want to make sure I have everything that I need when I finish doing all this cooking or crock potting, because it's really not a whole bunch of cooking. And I think that's all I got. So, okay.